One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all stars. I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we go check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance. One West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got group rhymes for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by black Apollos, let the semi holler. The showstopper, been a stopper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm throwing them off Patron and premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The war heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when they eat song, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas feel like a tire, down the deep. And I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Practice, not a game, not the game that I go out there and die for and play.
For that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, bitch, I done had enough. Fuck that fucking job, I'm watching everybody work. Fuck that fucking job, that little pay by the hour. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, my back hurting and I'm hungry. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, nigga. On soul. Yeah, caught between the two. Get this money, go home. Yeah, all these people so, all these bitches, they messy. First day I came in, I bossed up on the bosses. And they promised nigga this, promised nigga that. Want my ass to work and bring that paper back. Sharp, where you been? I been taking the shit. Knowing damn well that I don't fucking sleep. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitching and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, me and bro, we just posted. Look him in the eye, shake my head disappointed. We gotta visualize, summarize, execute. All these people drop like fly, why the fuck we still here? Man, fuck that fucking job, when I pull up, I hate it. Yeah, fuck that fucking job, that's on all of their faces. Fuck that fucking job, man, I'm already lit. Man, I hear one thing, boy, you bound to get hit. Man, the bills cross a nigga's brain. Damn, that's how you keep a nigga damn a slave. Damn, the money supposed to be a tool. Damn, for a purpose, what's your purpose for? Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. Fuck that fucking job, boy, I'm sick and I'm tired. Fuck that fucking job, all that bitchin' and crying. And I'm saying, fuck that fucking job, nigga. Fuck that fucking job, bitch. Fuck that fucking job, we gon' be rich tomorrow. Fuck that fucking job, it ain't no more applying. You know what I'm talking about? I'm sick of that shit, I know you sick of it too, man. Money supposed to be a tool, woman. What's your purpose, though? It's supposed to benefit a purpose. Shout out Boom Man now. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't walk, I'm saying, for wrong. For wrong, these people. For wrong. I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, for wrong. Pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man. For wrong. Nigga, your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You that scare ass, cow ass, little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, yeah, young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah. All these niggas run down, hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scare ass, boy, little body bitch. Damn. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. When you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with the damn scritchy with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true line nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't walk, not the same. For wrong. For wrong, for wrong. I tell you, for wrong. Get your shit together, for wrong. Work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch. I'ma judge your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all the zop, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on that thought, little body bitch. And I'ma stay terminal like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm so cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like that bar, you little body bitch. And my aim like that a zop, you little body bitch. Need a princess papa, you little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch, yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got big ring, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay. You purple, you gay, you leech ass, lil' fame. I won't walk, not saying, for wrong. For wrong. Hey, I'm trying to tell you, nigga. What I say, fuck wrong, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, pussy ass nigga. And that's there.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my house. Yes, you said, sir. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that them here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles and make it official. I'm capturing every crack and surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I back gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
This video taken by the ISUPK is posted on the school's website and on YouTube. He says he and members of his Christian Bible school are well within their First Amendment rights. But shop owners say they've heard enough. Today in court, their lawyers argued the group is trespassing. In addition, they say the group is
Niggas want me dead. Crackers too, but it's coon ass niggas, they for the feds. My stick full of lead. In case these whole niggas try me, man, I might have to make that bed. No need to even flex. Cause how I walk it high, take it, let you know my speech direct. You heard what I said. Another move, your life passing through your mind, now you're big. and I'm fresh like a motherfucker. Niggas hating cause they more want us. I'm just cooling by myself, but now they all on me. Shut up, bitch, eat a dick, I don't wanna love you. Sip that pool, wow, got your list up out your shit now. Look what you finna do, wow, it's hot. Hop around these niggas till you flop. I'm busy getting mine, but all these niggas wanna dock. But it's cool, let me know I'm on the top. Steady in the courtroom, always fighting cops. Call the white man the devil, and that's off the top. So they try to stop my movement with a block, but I beat the case every damn time, so they watch. Waiting on a nigga to try to make me slip up. Walking up on me like homeboy, what's in your cup? Do you have any drugs? Well, let me see the slugs. Make your bitch ass back, get mad, you ain't getting love. Your wife made you clip your damn nuts, yeah, I know. Crazy what cool people will do for these hoes, but I ain't even pressed. I see why you going on, my nigga, you dead wrong, but so never get it on.
Black and white land shit is crazy. Black and white land shit is crazy.
Freshen up, cleaner than the motherfucker. Good juice in my cup is redder than the bloodsucker. Drip on leak, yeah, drip on me. Hey, talking about, but what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, you see these damn bitches, they be choosing on me. But I don't want the bitch, but that bitch drooling on me. I get to walking on the club, she wanna moving with me. But I won't have it cause she easy like spaghetti, homie. At least into the G. Who is he, that nigga from SC? Get your level straight before you approach a G. Cyan TC 0013. Sits on the stick, it got me cruising off the scene. The fuck do you mean? Yeah, nigga, yeah. They nigga be hating, but they can't penetrate us. Trying to shoot at us now later, but I'ma get you now. Potato on the bow, blank, blow.
But even 30 years later, videos don't necessarily lead to convictions of officers. Advocates for reform say that needs to change.
Shaw, that's it.
Shaw, man, you know what I'm saying? Realest nigga out there, man. Nigga turned up, feel me? Nigga turned the city up, fucking with his music. We out of fuck around.
Where we at though? Where we at?
Greenville, South Carolina, man.
Where we at?
Shout out Shaw, man. It's turned up, man.
Damn right. Give me that. Right.
Birds, you dig?
There you go, brother. Let's get it in, yo. Well, how about Shimon Shah brought the thumb to the brothers? How Shimon thought about Shimon Shah to his sisters. This is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commander General Yohanan. Again, it started off with Abba Bivens. He came from the South. Remember at the time where, you know what I'm saying, after so-called, we got free from slavery and all that. You know what I'm saying? We so-called had what Abraham gave us emancipation, whatever the case may be, which is a lie as well. But the Great Migration, a lot of us went from the South coming over here thinking that, you know, it's going to be a lot different, but it was all the same. But Abba Bivens, you know, he came, you know what I'm saying, he learned who we were over there, but he came over here and was in the synagogues with Amalek and them, you know what I'm saying, thinking, you know what I'm saying, that they are basically the Jews that the scripture talks about. But as he learned, and as he going through the scripture, the Most High God revealed to him who the scriptures are talking about, who the lost sheep of Israel is, and who are the real Jews. So he did what the scripture says. He left the synagogues, like the scripture said, come out of her, my people, for they are the synagogues of Satan, first and foremost. So he went out to the highways and byways, you know what I'm saying, raised up men, letting people know that, hey, yo, we are the tribe of Israel. We're the 12 tribes of Israel. Also, you know what I'm saying, and also exposing the devil the Bible speaks of. Because a lot of people, when we say devil the Bible speaks of, when we say the oppressor the devil the Bible speaks of, you know what I'm saying, in their head they got a picture of a red man with a pitchfork. You understand? And an imagination from like a cartoon. But remember, the devil just means a deceiver, an evil, wicked individual. You understand that rules as well. You know what I'm saying? That is deceiving the people. That's why we say they are the devil the Bible speaks of, because they are conniving, malicious. You know what I'm saying? When the scripture said, that's paraphrasing that the devil only come to kill, steal, and destroy, this is what they do. This is what Columbus came over here and did as well. This is what they do. Kill, steal, and destroy. So you know what I'm saying? Today's topic, first of all, let me rock out your shot again for Abba Bivens. You understand, for taking that step. Remember, this scripture, if you read about the prophets in the scriptures, man, a lot of them got unalive. The disciples got unalive. You understand? The men of the Most High God, a lot of them got unalive, or they have been tested. You know what I'm saying? Where you're going to either choose the Most High God or submit to whatever it is threatening them about death. Like same thing with Daniel, Meshach, Abednego, and Shadrach. Remember, it's either this. You're going to do this, you're going to bow down, or we're going to unalive you. This is what we had to face. You know what I'm saying? Even when we go into captivity, coming out of captivity, you know what I'm saying? Even when we learn about Mordecai and Esther, Odessa, you know what I'm saying? When you read about Esther, the book of Esther, and when we was in captivity with the Persians, a lot of times we had to still make a decision. Hey, yo, I'm still going to serve the Most High God. Whether you're going to say, yo, you're going to unalive me for doing it or not, I'm still going to dedicate my life to the Most High God. And that's how a lot of us live. You understand? So today, you know what I'm saying? So again, Abba Bivens, he raised up the 7 heads. You understand? They went out the highways, byways, kept putting on his work. You know what I'm saying? They was real radical about it. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't soft about it. The scriptures say, cry out loud. And that's what they did. And they raised up another man, Commander General Yohana. You understand? So Barak Yahweh was shot for that as well. Because when everybody disappeared, you know what I'm saying? When people want to be a part of what's popular, you know what I'm saying? The easy thing. That's why a lot of people go to Christianity church, because the pastor will give you a feel-good message. Even though you're wicked, you understand? Even though you did a lot of wicked things over the weekend, right? Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday you go in there, you know what I'm saying? And the pastor's going to tell you, hey, yo, it's all right. You do whatever you want to do. He's not going to tell us what we need to become better. He's not going to give us the tools that we need to, you know what I'm saying, to get stronger in the things that we're facing. Remember, we're facing oppression, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people are going through so much traumatic, you know what I'm saying, mental illnesses. You understand? A lot of all from our traumatic situation out there, what they say, PTSD, all that stuff. We live in this stuff, and we normalized it in our lifestyle. You understand? To like, yo, it's normal to hear on the news that a baby got unalive. It's normal to hear that, you know what I'm saying, a woman, you know what I'm saying, got raped, you know what I'm saying, touched. It's normal to hear, you know what I'm saying, the father's getting locked up forever. It's normal to go to the store and see our people out there begging. You know what I'm saying? It's normal for us to be poor, living on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? We can knock on the wall. In the apartments that we live in, you knock on the wall and you hear the TV next door. You know what I'm saying? At my slavery where I work at, you know what I'm saying, I'd be in certain suburbs and I'll be like, wow, these people is really living. You understand? To whether you gotta drive on the GPS and say turn on an unknown street. You know what I'm saying? That's their driveway. You understand? Turn on the unknown street, you gotta drive up the driveway, take a turn and take another turn, then you're in front of their house. You understand? That is our blocks, you know what I'm saying? Whether you're going into the ghettos, you know what I'm saying, especially in New York City, a lot of places where they got the projects, building on top of building, apartment on top of apartment on top of apartment. You understand? There's no what they say, privacy. You understand? And I'm saying on top of that, in our community, it's the church, the liquor stores, you know what I'm saying, and then the gangs. Wherever it's a church, liquor store, it's going to be a gang at. Wherever it's a church and liquor store at, and then the ghetto, that's where the gang is going to be at as well. And that's where we at. And it was designed that way. Because when you drive into the suburbs, guess what? You barely going to see a corner store. You know what I'm saying? We just watched the story. The sister here, Janaja, she like, yo, in my red, they're like, yo, the ice, a cup of ice, $1. $1 for a cup of ice. We go to the dollar store and get a whole bag, though. You know what I'm saying? But they selling us $1, a cup of ice for $1. And my rib like, yo, it's old ice. You know what I'm saying? It's freezer burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what they doing to us. You know what I'm saying? Because they know we poor, we got no fair clothes, we gotta go there. Food deserts. You gotta go shopping. So
and just to add though, Salakia, what you're bringing out is heavy because I take that as a form of disrespect.
That's what
Like you take a $1 bag of ice and make what 30 cups and sell it to us for $1 a cup.
Wow.
One time we had like 2-3 cups. And he gave us some for like $2. Like you could, like he doing something,
doing nothing.
But and it just it bothers me because we unalive each other for nothing. But won't say nothing to them.
Nothing. Won't say nothing to. We actually would go and and be more brotherly to them than to our own people. You know what I'm saying? Remember, we gotta realize in Psalms 83 that all these other nations confederate against us. Every other nation besides us had parts in our downfall. Every other nation. You know what I'm saying? The Arabics, they built the ships that we was on being sold in, packed up as sardines. You know, Amalek, so-called Jewish man, they fund everything. You know what I'm saying? The Hamites, the so-called Africans, right? They sold us to the Europeans. You understand? So all across the whole country, all across the whole world, right? Everybody had parts of us. We was the gold mine. We was the gold mine. I got an article today that shows that I'm saying it say the profit. I mean, how the prisons profited, how the prisons profit off us. Because after slavery, they had to think real fast. Oh yeah, how can we still make them be slaves in the public eyes and make them believe that they're free? Oh, let's create criminals. Remember, they are the biggest criminals. Trump just got convicted for what, 34 felonies? Joe Biden's son just got convicted for a felony. You understand? None of them is going to prison. Nobody's going to prison. Oh, our people want chain gang, no matter what. We go to prison and we innocent. We innocent. Even the first electric chair, right? The young brother from way back. They found out that he was innocent. You know what I'm saying? But he was the first one executed here. He was what, a teenager. Find out, remember, our people, if you go look in the history of the death penalty, right? It was only designed for us. Because they was really getting put to death. At one point in time, right? It wasn't molestation or abuse, right? RAPE, right? Wasn't even considered a crime unless it was done to an Edomite woman or another nation. But if it was done to a so-called Black, Latino, Native American woman, it was not a crime. It is okay for them to do it. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another article to put up too, that Christopher Columbus, this is what he did. They think he come over here and just kumbaya, Thanksgiving. It's what they teach us in school. The Pilgrims and Indians sat down and they had an agreement. No, he came over here and he unalived our people, 77 million of the Gadites and the Reubenites, the so-called Native Americans. Remember, they are the Israelites as well. You understand? So this is what we expose these other nations, because we always going to bring out who we are. Yeah, we are the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? We said we are the Israelites because we come from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob's name was changed to Israel, which means Prince of the Power, Yasharal in Hebrew. His name was changed to Israel. We only Israelites because we are bloodline seeded from Israel. The I at the end of Israelites means bloodline. We are their descendants. We call them Edomites because they come from Esau. I bring it out last week. Today, first form, today's topic is who are the so-called white people in the scriptures that the Bible speaks of, their crimes and their judgments. So you know what I'm saying? So I brought out last week, right? In Genesis 25. You go into Genesis 25, it speaks on the story. If you're not familiar, you can read it. It speaks on this when Rebecca was pregnant. You understand? With Esau and Jacob, with two brothers. You understand? And you know what I'm saying? The Most High God told her, hey, yo, you got two nations warring against each other in your womb. Which that alone let us know that it's two different people. People always want to be like, yeah, we all come from Adam. But we always bring out the scripture in 2nd Esdras chapter 6 and 54. Also in Deuteronomy 32. It speaks on, we all come from Adam, but Israel is my portion. We all come from Adam, but Israel is mine. So you always put a significance on other people. Also in Deuteronomy 76, he said, he basically told us not to sleep with other nations as well, because they will make us turn away from serving the Most High God. We would trim our ways to, you know what I'm saying, coexist with, you know what I'm saying, whether it be serving Buddha. You understand? The goddesses of the Egyptology, serving Zeus, the astrology, all that stuff like that. We would, you know what I'm saying, trim our ways in this truth to coexist with, you know what I'm saying, things that the Most High God don't like at all. So, you know what I'm saying? So, long story short, you know what I'm saying? I brought out in Genesis 25 that Esau, when Esau was born, the scripture says that he came out red and hairy. You know what I'm saying? So, because again, when he said we black, we not, this is black. And please always bring out, that's the color in the crayon box. You understand? We're not like charcoal. You understand? We are different shades of brown. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say so-called white people, because they are not white like this paper. You know what I'm saying? They are not white. They, like the scripture says, they come out red and hairy. You understand? And even down south, what they call themselves? What they call themselves down south? You go ahead. You go ahead. I don't know. You want to give it a try? What do the Edomites men call themselves down south? Some of them may say it here too, because you know what I'm saying, but what do they call themselves down south? Remember, the key word is this, that they come out red. Redneck? What'd you say? Redneck. Say that again? Redneck. Come. Rednecks. Why? Because they know that they are red. If I pull up a picture of Trump right now, if I pull up, remember, when they get angry, you can pull up Trump. When they are red people. They are red and they hear it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, yeah, and this only brings, I'm saying, understanding of the different people on the planet. Because every other people love their people more than they love every other people. Just that one thing that brings, you know, out in our community, right? Look at them, like, especially with the red hat on, talking about make America great again. Like, come on now. Like, they come out red. You understand? But the only thing that these other nations bring them together is their common hatred towards us. This is why they come together. Whoa. God, you got the priest, your partisan Buffalo. He said, rednecks on hillbillies. God. Because they also come from the Caucasus Mountains. Look at them. Red as you can be. Mr. Red. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and this is what happens too, because like the priest brought out before. And that comes with being lighter skin, because even in sometimes with the lighter women, they call them red bones. But this right here, he come out red and hairy. Like the priest just said, the Confederate flag is red. Remember, he came out red and hairy. You understand? And he's a hunter. He's a hunter. Do they not love the hunt? Not only just hunting out in the world, but I'm talking about they hunt us down too. Right. They hunt us down. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is, they hunting for us. Whether it's commercial, whatever it is, they hunting to how to pull us in.
And so a lot of you like they'll sit by the jobs we work at and just wait for us to ride by to pull us over. Like,
that's it.
You know we coming from work.
That's it.
We're going to work. You want to check and see if our car good. You know the police said 90% of black people, if you pull them over, something's wrong.
That's it.
Either car insurance, registration, something's wrong with the car.
That's it. And that's what they use as probable cause. For so long, this is what they put us over for, because they know that we so poor that we don't got insurance. You know what I'm saying? Our car may not be registered. You understand? This car is probably my mom's, girl, somebody. But they know when they pull us over. One time I got pulled over, right? The cops say, yeah, I know he was harassing me. I had my red. You know what I'm saying? At this time, I had 2 kids out of 5. Matter of fact, and she was pregnant at the time. He said he put us over for the obstruction to the license plates, right? Only thing on my license plate is the dealer where I got the car from. You understand? But he said, yo, I'm pulling you over for that. And then he also said this. Oh, I know. I said, every car that drives by has that. He said, yeah, I also have it on my car too, but I don't live in a high crime area. I'm like, wow. And he does live in a high crime area because a lot of crime goes on out there as well. In the suburbs here in Syracuse, like 2 months ago, the 2 officers followed this Edomite to his house, right? And they go there and he ended up on the line with both of them. That's where the crime's at. When they threaten to take the gun laws, who you think they taking the guns from? Legally. Because they got the guns. We may have some, our people have some illegally, but who dump it in our community to even have? Remember, we came off the plantation with just skills on picking cotton and building houses and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? The drugs that they, you know what I'm saying, that is in our community today, we didn't bring that with us off the plantation. The biggest drug dealers on the planet is the pharmaceuticals. You understand? So it's a drugstore. What Rite Aid is called drugstore. But
and they don't go to jail.
No,
like it was a pharmaceutical company. They got sued for selling too much opiates to people who got the doctor's thing to get a prescription, but they're not currently actively doctors. And they caught them up. They caught a ring of them, and they all traced back to this one family, this pharmaceutical company. They paid like $100 million in fines. And never went to jail.
That's it. And then guess what? They changed their name. They went from Rite Aid to Walgreens. This is what they do. This is what the rich folks do. This is what they do. They just changed the name, and guess what? Rebranded to us.
But Salakia though, I got called an 8-ball when I was like 18, but they gave me 1 to 3 years.
Wow,
bro.
1 to 3.
And these men, they selling so much heroin.
So much.
And he never even touched the jail.
Never, ever touched the jail.
And then, then they made them donate money to the heroin clinics where you can go and openly get high at.
Wow. And that's what listen, you want to talk about why opiates became so bad, like the preachers brought out. It was them. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times, a lot of the rich folks, you know what I'm saying, they won't even have legal prescriptions. They just know the doctors. Doctors sign it off. Their children end up being addicted to opiates. And that's when it became something big. At first, they didn't care about our people, you know what I'm saying, being addicted to heroin. Remember the Italians, they like, yo, they was getting mad at if we don't sell that stuff in our communities. Sell it to your people. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever watched the Harlem Godfather, you know what I'm saying, Bumpy Johnson, they like, yo, remember, you go to war with them. Remember, they say, yo, you better sell that stuff to your people. It became bad if you know what I'm saying, start selling it to them. This is what happened with the war on drugs, all that stuff like that. They don't care about cocaine, but get caught with, like the priest brought out, 8-ball crack. You know what I'm saying? They can have a whole truck of cocaine. No matter, because the judge is doing cocaine too. But have some crack. A little dime. You're going to jail. But now, you know what I'm saying, even with heroin, oh yeah, you're going to jail. But now that they're addicted to it, let's find some programs. Let's put them in programs. They have an addiction problem. But when we're addicted to it, it's like, yo, it's not a problem. You're going to jail. Now you're going to be addicted in jail. You know what I'm saying? But this is what comes with the oppression the devil the Bible speaks of, because they designed all this. You understand? So we're going to go into a couple of scriptures. First, we're going to start off with Amos chapter 1. Because first and foremost, like, again, in the book of Genesis chapter 25, it explains who Esau is as well. And also, if you go to Genesis 36, it tells you who his descendants is. Remember, his name is Esau, but his name was changed to Edom because he loved raw meat. He sold his birthright for raw meat. We already know that this is what they do today too as well. You understand? They love that raw meat. You understand? You understand? So Esau, his name was changed to Edom, Adawam in the Hebrew, which means red as well. Again, this is the Bible, man. This is the Bible. Adawam, that's in the Hebrew language, Lashon Kodash. It means red, which means, man, it's all set up already. This is all the truth, man. And ISUPK is the home of the truth because we are trained. You understand? You can't just come up here and be like, yo, I'm going to teach what I know. Because a lot of times when you come in here, you don't know nothing. You think you know a lot, but you come in here, you don't know nothing because soon it break down, it's just one precept. You don't understand it. You don't understand it, but you think our people think they wise when they put their own understanding on what's really true. And then I'm saying, like, oh, this is what I think. And here in the truth, it's not what we think. It's what the Most High God says. Because a lot of times it's like, yo, like General Muhammad says, I won't even be a good person. Right. I wasn't a good person in the streets. You understand? I wasn't good out there in the world. It's when I learned the laws of the Most High God, you know what I'm saying, learn responsibility and have, you know what I'm saying, the purpose of who we are. You know what I'm saying? It brings meaning to what you do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, all right, boom. I'm gonna serve the Most High God first and foremost. And by serving the Most High God, you're gonna love your rib. You understand? You're gonna be the best husband that she needs. You know what I'm saying? Because they need us. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be a father because that's what happens when you serve the Most High God. You're gonna be a father. You're gonna be a brother to your people. You understand? You're gonna be a leader to your people as well. But also you're gonna love your people. That's just how it goes. These people, everybody loves their people. But we went to we had a ceremony at the school for our daughters. Everybody stood for the Pledge of Allegiance because their people love it. If you don't stand up, look what happened to Kaepernick. He took a knee, and everybody said, "Yo, you're disrespecting our forefathers. You're disrespecting the people that died for this country. Our blood is under this ground." You know what I'm saying? Like, and guess what? You're standing for the destruction of our people, but you want us to stand too for the destruction of our people. Do y'all hear the song? Do y'all hear what is called? What the God, y'all ever Cat went over the song here, lyric by lyric. The song is disrespectful to us. Y'all want us to go out there and be happy about it. Nah, you're gonna stand up and start hearing the song, and slowly but surely you're gonna be like, you're gonna put your hand down, you're gonna wanna, you know what I'm saying, rip the flag down. Go ahead, Al.
Some of our people start crying when they hear the song.
Come on now. So that's why. Oh, go ahead.
He said on Friday, he's making all the kids go outside and sing the Star Spangled Banner.
Wow. Wow. Hey, yo, and guess what though? Mind you, my son was sorry. Yeah, he's real wise, but in their eyes, they say he on the spectrum, autism spectrum, right? And he came home with a flag in his book bag. Remember, he came home with I put it in the trash. I put it right in the trash. You understand? But he soaked up the information. You understand? So what I'm saying, whatever he's learned, whether it's the planets and all that stuff like that, he didn't. You know what I'm saying? They put the flag in front of him. You know what I'm saying? He may not took it as disrespect because, you know what I'm saying, he didn't know the history of the flag. He just soaking in the you know what I'm saying, just look at the flag. You see the stars, you see the stripes. In his mind, you just see the stars, stripes, red, blue, and white. You know what I'm saying? He come home and
he plays it on TV.
It's on my TV. He come home, he typing in on YouTube different flags. I'm like, yo, turn it off. You know what I'm saying? I let him watch. I let him do his thing. But I don't care. I'm not gonna let you fake this. Turn it off. You know what I'm saying? Turn it off. It's not our flag. You know what I'm saying? But this is what goes on. That's what happens in the school. They brainwash us from kids. Stand up. Like, come on, man. Like the sister, she worked in the school. And I said, we all been in this school. We was forced to learn this stuff. It was so much in my head, I still know it. Right. I know it by heart.
And even the first letters, like the pledge, the allegiance.
Come on now.
To the flag.
To the flag. Now you're going against the Most High.
And then and it's crazy because other nations don't pledge allegiance to the flag.
Nope, lie. But this is the pride, you know what I'm saying, that comes with America. Babylon. You know what I'm saying? Modern day Egypt. So we're going to go into the book of Amos. You understand? Because we bringing out, remember the topic today, part 2, right? Last week, we went over Genesis 25. You understand? Genesis 36. Just to bring out, you know what I'm saying, who Esau and who his children is. That's why we call them the Edomites. You understand? They dwell in the clefts of the mountains. Scripture says. That's why we said they come from the Caucasus Mountain. Do they not call themselves Caucasians? Because they know they come from the Caucasus Mountains. Everything is in the scriptures, man. This right here, this is all we need. Here, so-called Black Native American, this is all we need to prove everything else. You learn this book right here, you're going to be able to prove everything else. You understand? And tear down every other book. Remember, the ISUPK is undefeated. Any debate, anybody that ever came to the table lost. You know what I'm saying? And we don't back down from no static. We wouldn't. We wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? Because we know we're going to thrash. This is what the Most High God gave us the tools to thrash any altar, to thrash anything. You understand?
And Salaki, just to add on real quick, that allegiance to the flag is it plays a lot on our psyche when we grow old. Uh-huh. Like you seen, like we're the only ones who sat, but you seen our Hispanic brothers and sisters taking a hat off standing with back straight.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And in the military, that's a big thing. They'll unalive you over that. They'll unalive you over disrespecting
the flag.
And they can't touch the floor. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, people they can never touch the floor.
Wow.
You can never sit on nothing.
Wow.
It's worship.
It is.
Because the power it has.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's powerful.
Yep.
They conquered the whole America with it.
Each star represent something they took.
Right.
Each star represent every crime. Let's say that. That's why, and they wear that on their badge as a badge. That I'm tough. I went over there and took that.
Mm-hmm.
But if we go over there and take that, we're going to jail.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If we go to the store and take something, you're going to go sit down probably. But they took 52 stars, and they still want more.
Yeah,
they still want more. That's why they want to set up in every other country. You know what I'm saying? That's why they want to pull, like the people out, they want to pull Ukraine in. Because they want to put a star over there too. They want to go put a star in Taiwan. These people are wicked. Go ahead.
Then have the nerve to be a judge.
Come on now.
Over us.
A judge.
After they stole everything. And just wiped out their criminal history.
Wow.
Expunged.
Come. This is crazy. And this is why we say they the devil the Bible speaks of. Because they have the power that when in Revelation when it say come out of her, that's what I'm saying. For that Babylon, come out of her. Babylon is fallen. They had the whole world drunk off his wine. The whole world is drunk off of Babylon wine. The whole world is drunk off America. Everybody. To where they look at America as the land of the free. You come over here, you're gonna be bombed. You're gonna come over here and be in debt. You're gonna come over here and you ain't gonna be able to leave. We got over here, we ain't better leave yet. You feel me? Like, no, this is the land of the stuck. You come over here, this is the land of the quicksand. It's hard, you ain't better get up. You know what I'm saying? One of my mom's first cousins, I'm trying to think of his name. I think his name was Melvin. His first name is Melvin. If you ever look up the history, you'll look at he was part of the Black Panther Party, right? He was from North Carolina, Greensboro. He left the army. AWOL. Gotta go. Because what he was saying, because he said that they was going to unalive. They was unaliving our people in there. You know what I'm saying? The racism was going on there too. You know what I'm saying? In the army. So he AWOL, went to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And he hijacked the plane. Him, his red, another brother, and they red, another brother, his red, and they 2 kids. They hijacked the plane. They flew to Algeria. You know what I'm saying? When they get there, mind you, they got $1 million ransom, whatever case may be, right? They get there, the leaders of Algeria handing them over. You know what I'm saying, to U.S. So he basically him and his real ran. You know what I'm saying? They got caught out there. They went to trial out there. Did they time out there? The U.S. said no, don't come. You got to do your time here. He still have not been able to come over here. His mom passed. His son got unalive in North Carolina. His rib passed out there. But one thing, if you read his biography, right, he said he didn't experience the racism that he experienced over here, over in France. That's what he got now. You understand? He out there, but he cannot come back here. Even his documentary could not even be in English. It had to be because I had to read subtitles. You know what I'm saying? But his thing was this, and the only reason why, you know what I'm saying, he did 4 years out there because they said it was his argument was a political act. If he didn't do that, then they would have unalived him and his red. You understand? But America, like, no, don't matter. You come back here, you still gotta go to trial. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, the pilot that was on the plane that they hijacked was on the same documentary and so-called forgave him too. But the person like, yo, I don't care how afraid you were. You come back here, you're gonna either die, unalive, you're gonna spend the rest of your life in prison. Well,
and it also shows you that they don't believe in Christianity. Because they taught us you gotta forgive everybody for everything. But they will never forgive us for anything.
For nothing.
You know what I'm saying? For anything. And they don't forgive other countries either. They still at war with the Arabs. For something that happened 40 years ago. They still charging the German soldiers, their families, reparations for the things that happened since 1940. I thought y'all loved God.
I thought y'all loved God. No. They know that we love God. So they could tell us like, yo, God said, love your slave master. You know what I'm saying? When we go to scripture, when we break it down in the book of Ephesians and all that, what master even means in the context. You understand? Teacher, father. For instance, if you're a father in your home, you're going to be like, yo, I'm the master of this house. You know what I'm saying? This is my domain. You understand? This is me. You know what I'm saying? But that's what was going on. You know what I'm saying? The scripture was telling us how to obey our fathers. You understand? In the flesh. Because mind you, a lot of us grew up with no fathers. So here in Syracuse, Captain Isaiah is our father. You know what I'm saying? Commander General Yohana, the leader of the ISUPK, ended up being father to so many men that grew up with no fathers. This is where it comes to say, obey thy fathers. Obey your master. But even in the same concept, in the same scripture, it says, masters, obey, you know what I'm saying, your slaves. Your servants. Obey your servants. They got me too, right? Because when you hear servants, right? It got you thinking when you hear servants, oh, you're a slave. Yo, I'm going to serve the Most High God. I'm serve the men above me, and it's not slavery. You know what I'm saying? It's work. It's a child. Because when you have children, you're going to be like, yo, you got chores, right? Well, do your chores, man. Go clean up. Is that your slave or is they servant? You understand? They got servers in the restaurants. Do they call them slaves or is they servant? This is the difference too. When you go into context, don't allow the enemy to teach you what is written to us, because they don't want us to know this. This right here, if we know this, we're gonna know they're the enemy, and they will be exposed. They will be exposed. Come.
What verse you want to start?
You can start. I want to start out one real quick, just so that, because people always got to understand that when we say the Bible is written to Israelites by Israelites for Israel, you understand? This is what we got, what the context, what always written, and it tells you who is being spoken to. So we're going to be in the book of Amos, chapter 1, but we're going to see first and foremost who is Amos. First and foremost, he's an Edomite, is he an Israelite? What is he? What nation he from? You understand? But also it shows that we had a king. We had a king. We had a kingdom. We had rulership. You understand? We have a nation before we became nothing. Like today, people be like, yo, they can't even fathom or see that we had power. Let them say like, yo, yeah, you had king of Israel, this, that, or whatever. Now I'm saying rulership or now I'm saying the power we had is so far fetched on us because we like, I can't even. Only time I seen that was in a movie. You understand? So we're gonna start at chapter verse 1 real quick. After we read that, we're gonna go down to 11.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 1. I got it.
Come.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 1. The words of Amos, who was among the herdmen of Tekoa, which he saw concerning Israel.
Who?
Concerning Israel.
The whole world.
Concerning Israel.
Concerning Israel. Remember, the priests and prophets were only sent to speak to Israel, the lost sheep of Israel. Every time, whether Jeremiah, Isaiah, Jonah, Joel, any prophet was always sent to Israel to tell them something that the Most High God wanted them to know. Whether they were being wicked, whatever it is, the Most High God always sent the priests and prophets to do it. Go ahead up.
In the days of Uzziah, the king of Judah.
Remember, the king of Judah. So sometimes when you see, I'm saying, remember, they don't, a lot of, in the world, they don't know the difference, right? Or what happened when the kingdom split. The kingdom split. After, now I'm saying, Solomon, remember his sons went, now I'm saying he did some wicked things, or Rehoboam, the kingdom split. You got the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The southern kingdom consists of the tribe of Judah, the tribe of Benjamin, and partial of the tribe of Levi, because Levi was the priest. They held the priest of, you know what I'm saying, at that time. You know what I'm saying, before the switch from Melchizedek and all that. You understand? So now you got the northern tribe, which will be all the Hispanic tribes. You understand? The Gadites, which are so-called Native Americans. know what I'm saying? And basically all the northern tribes. So now, like, when it had different kings. So when he brought up right here that when you see it like in the Book of Kings, Book of Chronicles, and they be like, yo, the king of Israel, the king of Judah. You know what I'm saying? Just speaking on the king of the northern tribe and the king of the southern tribe. So right here he's talking about Uzziah, king of Judah, he the king of the southern tribe. Right?
And in the days of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel.
King of Israel. Now you got Uzziah, king of Judah, and then in the day of Jeroboam, the son of Joash, king of Israel. Right?
2 years before the earthquake.
So now I just want to read that. Let y'all see that. All right, boom. This is Amos is only talking to Israel. You understand? And also you see the difference in the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. Now we're gonna go down. Remember, in this right here, the Most High God is saying what's gonna happen to all these nations, the other nations.
And just to add, it also proves that this is not a fairy tale book.
Mm-hmm.
These are our records
of
what happened to us.
You know what
I'm saying, even dated 2 years before the earthquake.
Wow.
My cousin tried to tell me it's all fairy tales and symbolic. None of it is real or literal. I said it's real and literal. Some parts is symbolic, but this is the proof to show you that when you dig into this thing, it gets serious.
It gets serious. It gets serious. But people like that, when they be like, yo, it's fairy tale, but then they believe in zodiac signs. You understand? It's fairy tale, but then you believe in the Easter Bunny. You know what I'm saying? Or Santa Claus. You understand? When all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? That it's really make-believe things. You understand? So now we just bringing out, you know what I'm saying? You can read the whole chapter yourself, but today we're bringing out the Edomites. The Edomites is the oppressors. The so-called white men. Because now you got Russia, which will be more Magog. You understand? You got the East Indian, which would be the Elamites. You understand? You got Moab, which would be the Chinese men. Ammonites would be the Japanese men. You know what I'm saying? The Ashkenazi would they're the German, right?
The Ashkenazi, I believe they Japhetic.
Right. So like again, we bringing out these nations that we need to know, because all these nations only here when you go downtown. We got a Salt City Market downtown. They got every flag up there. Every flag, and the last flag is the rainbow flag too, though. They got every flag up there for every nation. You know what I'm saying? They are united, like people are United Nations and all that other stuff. We don't fit into none of that. We don't fit into none of that because they are together. And remember, the Most High God is coming to destroy them because they are our enemies. The enemy of ours is the enemy of the Most High God, and that's why we should look at it the same way. The enemy of the Most High God is the enemy of mine. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the Most High God don't like, I don't like it. So don't come to me and be like, yo, why you don't like this? God don't like it. God don't like it. And whatever, if you believe in God, don't you? I always leave with that. They be like, yo, oh, you lying. Oh, you don't agree with me? Do you believe in the Bible? They say, yes. Okay, hold on. Read this. Oh, they get stuck. Because then now you don't believe in God. Or maybe you thought you knew God, which means you don't believe in him. Let's see. Now you got to be, you know what I'm saying? That's why you got to become born again. In the scripture, when they say be born again, become new, because you coming in here already tainted. You understand? You've been already corrupted, all that stuff. Here in the ISUPK, we got the Prophet Yahweh. He just had a son, born in the truth. You know what I'm saying? He's not going to be tainted with, corrupted with. He's born in this truth. You understand? To where like he's going to learn the ways that the Most High God had for him, and his children, and their children. And this is how we rebuild our nation. You know what I'm saying? Having our babies. When they say, yo, you too poor to have babies. Guess what? Have them babies. So-called black Latino, have them babies, man. Don't matter if you're poor. Most High God, listen, we was having babies on the plantation. We were so poor then, they still want us to have babies so they can have slaves. So we're going to have our babies so we can give them to the Most High God. Because God compared the babies to, you know what I'm saying, paraphrasing, as it is in an arrow, a bone arrow in a mighty man's hand. You understand? This is how the Most High God unleashes the baby into the wombs of the mothers. You understand? So when a woman go through labor to have our children, it's only right that I take care of my children, because she went through the pain to get them here. You understand? She laid down, faced her fears, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? To go through and do the works. That's the works of the Most High as well. You know what I'm saying? When I came into my religion, I always asked, hey, yo, man, women don't get to read. Remember, a lot of us come from the church. You know what I'm saying? Coaching and all that, to where the woman is the leaders. So coming into the truth, my rings to be like, yo, damn, we don't get to read nothing. I'm like, so what kind of work can we do? And I'm like, yo, you doing a lot of work, man. Like, but first and foremost, any feast day she cook. You understand? But just being a mother, raising our children, doing the thing that the world say don't do. You know what I'm saying? Being a virtuous woman in the Proverbs and all that things in that nature. You know what I'm saying? Allow me to, you know what I'm saying, call her, name her Alat Manyan. You know what I'm saying? The two root words for Amma, two root words for mother. You know what I'm saying? Strong, like an ox, a cattle, which is the lot. Mayan, which is water. You know what I'm saying? Nurture. You know what I'm saying? Each letter, each root word, each letter in Hebrew has a root word. You understand? To where, you know what I'm saying, it means something. You know what I'm saying? It was a meaning. Adam sees something, all right, boom. Cattle, ox, Bob. You know what I'm saying? This is how he came up with the letters. You know what I'm saying? Able to name each animal, to name everything the Most High God gave him dominion to do. You understand? So now it's not like how we see the alphabets now. You understand? When Adam was doing it, he was able to see it. And then when you learn the Lashon Kodash, you'll see it as well. You understand that each like for the door, the life, you know what I'm saying? Da. You look at the letter Da. It's like a door. You understand? Each letter has, you know what I'm saying, a meaning to it. What they did with every other, you know what I'm saying, nation after us to try to rewrite history, they twisted up things. Let me add a vowel to it. You understand? Let me add something else. So let me put the, like for ah. You see, ah is sideways. What they did was, let me put it straight up and make it an A. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're gonna call that A. You know what I'm saying? And rewrite it. You know what I'm saying? This is what they did. They always try to rewrite something. But remember, in Romans 1:25 said, who turned the truth into a lie and serve the creature and not the creator. This is what they do. This is what happens when we follow them. So now you can drop down to verse 11. Because again, today's topic, this is part 2. Who are the so-called Edomites? So-called white men in the Bible? We prove that they come from Esau. They are the Edomites. But also, we're going to talk about their crimes and their judgments as well, because they did crime. You know what I'm saying? When they rewrote the laws, we became criminals because their laws was only written for us to break. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Because they break the same law. They break the laws. But remember, after slavery, they created a whole image of us. In the movies, it wasn't no Denzel. It wasn't no Morgan Freeman, Morris Chestnut, none of that stuff like that. No. The oppressor would play us, paint their face black, and most scenes they do was they was abusing a woman. They was out there being a criminal. So the masses of the world feared us. You know what I'm saying? They see us and be like, oh, he raping me. You know what I'm saying? To where a woman cried out that for Emmett Till. A lot of our people's unalive because of the image that the world pushed out on, that the government pushed out on the world to fear black men. You know what I'm saying? To the point where black women didn't want to even deal with black men. You understand? We was painted as the worst men on the planet. See, even today, you know, so what Vivica Fox said, I take any man. You know, take a man that was gonna love you. The only, you know what I'm saying, like, that's just how it's gonna be. Because nobody can relate to each other more than a black man and a black woman. Right. When I say black, I'm talking about black and Native American. Because when it comes down to slavery, if you're going to talk, if the topic talks about slavery, then it's not going to be a common ground. It's not. You know what I'm saying? Because one person enslaved another people. You know what I'm saying? One person unalive another people. You know what I'm saying? One person is the murderer, Slakia, and one person is the victim. Right?
And one person is proud.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they're proud that they enslaved us. And then we're ashamed of it. Like, we don't even want to talk about it. And even when we go into the details, like, it hurts so bad to know that this happened to us.
Come.
And we got to bow our head down
Come.
every time we see the police. And, you know what I'm saying? Acknowledge that we are lesser.
Come. We say it's heavy too because before this truth, we always felt like, damn, ain't no way out this. This is how our life going to be forever.
Right.
I'm not going to train my son to be strong and face the world. Nah, submit to the world. You know what I'm saying? This is what, remember, the Willie Lynch letter taught our woman that. They took the strongest man, you know what I'm saying? They really took the strongest man on the plantation, right? Tied horses on each side. You think this is what they did to us. Tied horse on each side, rip them apart. Now, his mother, any woman that ever seen that is going to train their son to be a great slave, or you're going to be ripped like that. You know what I'm saying? That was the biggest fear. Like my mother should say to me, her biggest fear was that. You know what I'm saying? That's why she wanted. In my mind, she's a single mother as well, raising 8 of us. You understand? But her fear was not to me go out in the world and lose me to the world. You know what I'm saying? So if for me not to go out there and get lost to the world, go to school, baby. Learn how to be, you know what I'm saying, a citizen, a law-abiding citizen. I came home from prison, you know what I'm saying? Come on, you're going to make better choices. Be a law-abiding citizen. You understand? And we try it because we think that's the only, and I'm saying, I don't never encourage nobody to go out there, break the law, and go to jail. No, we oppress. I'm going to tell you, do whatever you got. You know what I'm saying? Keep the laws, man. I'm telling you to keep the law so much. Keep God's law and keep their law. Don't give them a reason to just throw you in there and lose you in the system. You know what I'm saying? Keep them. We talk about the law so much. Keep the Most High laws and go out there and get a license, man. Don't drive with no license because then you're going to be like, yo, man, they keep harassing me. You know what I'm saying? It's like chess. Prevent that harassment. Now you're going to pull me over here. Take that. You can take my license, registration, all that. Go run it. Run to my name. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're done doing that, I'm leaving. You know what I'm saying? Prevent all that. Take the power from them. Stop unaliving each other because then they would stop saying, y'all do it to each other. Why y'all mad at us doing it? We stop unaliving each other and then the magnifying glass will be on them. That they unalive our people every day. What up?
And just to add, they did that to the Native Americans
too.
Because when they came over here, our tribes was at war with each other.
Yeah.
So they came over and said, "Oh, man, they beefing already."
Uh-huh.
So they just turned us against each other. And then when they started unaliving us, they just like, "Yo, yeah, I do it.
I do it all the time." That's it. And then, like you said, they so crafty, they keep doing the same thing to where now they got light skin and dark skin beef. Oh, and then I'm saying us as a people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you're a house nigga. You're still a nigga. The house niggas think they better than the field niggas because they getting a little gift. But the scripture says a gift destroys the heart and oppression to make a wise man mad, right? So when they give us a gift, only a man that know they're oppressed is going to be angry that they trying to insult us by giving us a crumb, right? But the ones that still have a slave mentality going to take that gift like, yeah, I'm voting for Biden. He love us. You know what I'm saying? I'm voting for Trump. He gave us stimulus checks. When he hate us. He hate us. What's going to eliminate all that? No vote. We never. Hey, yo, I was never able to vote before because I was a felon. But even when they passed the law, like, yo, you can vote now. Hey, I still never voted. You understand? And Barack tell you how shot for just putting something in me before I even knew who I was. To have something. You know what I'm saying? Even in my wickedness, in my ignorance, you understand? The Most High God still had mercy and grace upon us. And that's why we come into this truth and go hard because we was punishable to death out there. I'm robbing my own people, stealing from my own people, you understand? No love for my own people because most crimes we commit is only on our own people. That's it. We plotting on our people, that's it. And then it's like, yo, when you get that out your head, this is how you fish everybody. That's how you fish your people in. You understand? You
it's the book of Amos, chapter 1, verse 11. Thus saith the Most High.
And again, remember, like the priest brought out before, this is not, we didn't say this. The first line he said, "Thus saith the Most High. This saith the Lord. This is His word, as it is written." We didn't say this. We didn't write it. We just reading it and teaching it. Whatever we got.
Thus saith the Lord, for 3 transgressions of Edom.
For 3 transgressions of Edom. Remember, they're not new to this. They've been doing this. For 3 transgressions of Edom, which is Esau, the Edomites. Go ahead up.
And for 4.
For 4. Remember, they're so prideful. They still doing it today. Go ahead up.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
No, I will not even acknowledge it.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
Stop free.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof.
So if we had to go through judgment, right? Because slavery was judgment. Deuteronomy 28 said, yo, if you don't keep my commandments, you will be sold. Deuteronomy 28 and 68 let us know that we will be sold for bondmen and bondwomen. You understand? In Deuteronomy 28, starting from Deuteronomy 28 and 1, said, if you keep my commandments, these are the blessings that will come upon you. You go down to 15, he said, if you don't keep my commandments, these are the curses that will come upon you and overtake you. And from 15 on down to what, 68? That's, man, he tells the curse that will come upon us. We acknowledge that we have generational curses, but we don't acknowledge where it came from. So now we see that, yo, we got judged. We went into slavery. He said we have a yoke of iron upon our necks. You understand? We would serve wood and stone. It's not, we fill up the mosque and the church more than anybody. You understand? So now he said, go ahead out.
I will not turn away the punishment thereof, because he did pursue his brother with the sword.
With what?
With the sword.
See, because he pursued us with the sword. He's been pursuing us since Isaac died. I mean, Isaac had not pretty much died. Right. Since soon Isaac died, he said, yo, I'm going to get you, Jacob. Mm-hmm. Rebecca like, yo, Jacob, you got to go, man. I got a brother over there, man. Go over there. And even then, he was told not to take a wife of another nation. But remember, even Abraham told Isaac. Now, he pretty much didn't want Isaac to go take a wife over Canaanites. You understand? But Esau was pursuing us since Isaac died. He never stopped. He's still doing it today. Every day. The brothers got a dog sick on him. Right. You know what I'm saying? If the brother would have unalived that dog, they would have unalived him. Right. But due to the dog was pretty much trying to unalive him, they didn't, hey, he's doing his job. And what General Muhammad brought out was so heavy is that for them to get these dogs to you know what I'm saying, follow them the way they do, they wicked to them dogs as well. These people hate their dogs too. You know what I'm saying? In the community, they may think like dogs are the man's best friend, but to get them to be like a dog in the, you know what I'm saying, a police dog, it's like getting a horse. You know what I'm saying? For you to ride a horse. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do something to the horse to make you, so you know what I'm saying? You gotta torture that horse probably. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what they designed, that's what they said about us. William Lynch said, yo, we gotta get them like a horse. Because a horse will let anybody ride him. But until a horse get broken into, you're not riding that horse. The horse is kicking you off. You understand? But you know what I'm saying, to get the dog to, you know what I'm saying, follow demands, whatever it is, you gotta show them who's power. You know what I'm saying? You gotta torture them. We gotta make them break. You know what I'm saying? I didn't find out neither about like General Miyake. I was bringing up about the bulls. The reason why they go crazy is because they got their testicles tied up, so tight that when they jumping like that, they in pain. They ain't worrying about the person on their back. No, they jumping like that because their testicles tied in a knot, and they in pain. You feel me? This is what they do. Go ahead, Art.
Because he did pursue his brother with the sword, and did cast off all pity, and his anger did tear perpetually.
For what?
And his anger did tear perpetually.
See, for those that don't know what perpetually means, it's forever. That's what it means. Perpetual just means forever. And now this brings me it gives me understanding then to realize I should be like, yo, why they hate us so much? Right. Why they mad at us when we lost? It seems like we lost. Right. Why are you still mad at me if you my boss? Mm-hmm. So why are you coming to work angry every day and you're telling me what to do? Like why? And we see that they just have a hatred. Like we got what's that book called that was on here again?
Right there.
But the black image in the white mind, right? I gotta read this, man, because in their mind, you gotta realize that in their mind, it's not the same as in our mind. You know what I'm saying? What's the Greg Owens?
Oh yeah,
the comedian.
Yeah.
They asked him like, "Yo, what you love about black women?" He couldn't say he couldn't say because they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Their ambition. You know what I'm saying? Their loyalness. Nothing. They cook better. None of that stuff. He just said because they making stuff up. That's all he said. So now you're saying you just look at our women as sex toys. Give us our women. You know what I'm saying? Take your little flat backs. You know what I'm saying? Give us our women because we're going to love our women the way they need to be loved.
Right.
Because they're going to love us the way we need to be loved. You understand? That's why it's so important. You know what I'm saying? To, like again, remember, the Most High God is our husbandry, farmer. You understand? And we are his crops. You're not going to put the tomatoes with the oranges. You know what I'm saying? Remember, the crop's going to fight for survival as well, for sunlight, for water. You know what I'm saying? To grow. You know, same thing with us. You're not, even when you buy a dog, right? You be like, yo, is that a full-blooded pit or is it a mutt? Is it breeding with something else? This is what I'm saying. They do that too as well. Remember, the Italians always said, don't bring no movies home. Don't bring a movie to my house. This is what they call us. The Italians call us movies. You understand? And it's really important for us to start loving our people more too as well, because that's how you even build self-love. A lot of our people have self-conscious of, you know what I'm saying, they have low self-esteem. You understand? Insecurity. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was already molested as a child. Boys and girls. This is in our community to where, like, don't even talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Then you go sit at the table at Thanksgiving with the same person that have molested you. This is in our community. This is in our households. What's going to save that? What's going to truly heal our people for the, you know what I'm saying, traumatic situation that we've been through? You know what I'm saying? Is the ISUPK. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying, we allow our people to heal. We ain't gonna say, yo, like for Sexy Red. She said, like, she brought up that shit was great before. You know what I'm saying? But it shows again that it's not, she can't talk about it because by her saying it before, no one said it. Nobody heard her. People blamed her for it. Say, yo, it's your fault. You was grown. You know what I'm saying? It's your fault. You did it. You did it. You made a grown man be sick. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. Our women and men and the young girls and young boys that become men and women today are still babies in their minds. They still hurt in their mind. They still hurt within. Here in the ISUPK, we learn how to heal and grow. You understand? Become stronger and not allow that, you know what I'm saying, to hold us back. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to defeat that stuff.
And this scripture is perfect. I should be writing it down because, like, this is when Esau start digging into the Bible and understand Christianity is a lie, and he understands he's Esau. Like for real though. he accepts that he's Esau. All right, I'm the Edomite. It fits me like a glove, just like Israel fits us like a glove. Now he just wonder why can't I be forgiven?
Yeah.
Like, can I make it? You'll see it. They'll be on your page. Can I get saved too?
That's it.
Like, and it's saying these punishments is not going to turn away because of all the things you did end with the pity. You cast off all. Now you want to be saved, right?
You want to be saved.
You know we Israel, and that Christ is Israel and come from our line. Now you want to be saved, but what about all these systems y'all put into play to keep us oppressed? And ain't nobody saying, yo, you know what? Let's give this to black people. Not off of their goodness of their heart. Every time they do something for us, it's a tax write-off.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And then they brag about it.
That's it.
I did this. I did this. I did that. And then secretly, they be caught on video calling us N-word.
Everything. Remember the owners from the Clippers.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They really hate us. You know what I'm saying? And And we love them.
Right.
We love them. They hate us. It's like you can't. That relationship will never work. The scripture says that what do dark have in common? Perfect. What do dark have in common with light? What do good have in common with evil? It's nothing in common. We have nothing in common at all. You know what I'm saying? But we have Stockholm syndrome to be like, the only way we be free is if we be like them. And the scripture says, envy not thy oppressor, because then you're going to be like them, better than them. And now you're going to be unaliving your own people. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be misusing your woman. You're not going to be taking care of your children. You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be serving your God. Everything against the scriptures. It's more than that.
Con. And he kept his wrath forever.
No, for a day.
Forever.
Forever. This is what they want. They will listen. They didn't want slavery to stop. That's why they went to war. They didn't want it to stop. They still don't want it to stop to where that's why they still design laws to where it's still in place. It still exists today. You understand? To a what? But it's like America like a capitalism to where, you know what I'm saying, they own everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not no communism to where the government makes sure everybody good. No, the rich is going to be rich, the poor is going to be poor. The rich is going to be the government. The rich is the government. You understand? The rich design the laws. That's why they came out with the so-called 13th Amendment when they designed these prisons. It's a documentary called 13 Amendments, but it tells us about the rich people, the rich organizations that took part in designing these laws to fill up these prisons. You can put up the first article too, real quick, Bob Michelle. Any comments on that? All right. Come. I'm gonna quiet so I get going there.
He said it's a U.S. embassy in every country on earth.
Every country on earth, and you know what I'm saying, I don't really know a lot of that army terms. The first time I ever heard of embassy was like the Taken movie.
Yeah, right.
So we're like, oh, we gotta get to the embassy. We gotta get to the embassy. Every country gotta get there. They, like you said, they have so much power that they have an embassy in every country on earth. What other country has that?
What other embassy? What embassy is here?
Come, where? Where? It's not happening. They got army bases everywhere, even in space. They said,
right. Come
on now, and that's why the punishment is not going to turn away from them, because they so prideful that they think they are God. You know what I'm saying? So to the point where they created this fellow. They want us to bow down to them. And that's why they're going to be destroyed. The Most High God is a jealous God. He's going to prove that I am Yahweh. That's what God's going to do. He want every knee to bow down and confess that, you Lord. You understand? By doing that, it's going to be through war. It's not going to be coming down here to talk to you at your bedside, because nobody respect nothing but, I would say, violence. I growing up in the street, I should say, people don't respect violence. You know what I'm saying? But I was doing unnecessary violence. People respect violence in war, in the act of war. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be out there doing violence to where it's no cause. An act of war is violence. Remember, God is the man of war. He's gonna win. He's gonna get this world back through violence, because they're not gonna hand it over. Like, no, they're not handing nothing over. But
the Auburn prison?
Come. Because this code, you know what I'm saying, remember, these crimes, this is crime that they have, man. You can start from the top wherever you want, Sure.
Auburn Prison, America's original prison for profit.
Remember, Auburn, if you're not familiar, it's a prison in New York State, probably one of the oldest prisons in America. You understand? And I'm saying, like, this is going to prove and show, you know what I'm saying, why these prisons were designed.
Just a sidebar.
What?
I was in Auburn for transit. Yeah, the whole weekend we got stuck. Bro, it's filthy in there.
Filthy.
Cockroaches like this on the bed.
It's filthy.
They on the bed with you.
With you.
Like, oh, they got mice.
You got to put a board on the bottom of your cell. and they still gonna get over that. You're gonna hear a mice or rat, whatever, in your locker. You don't want to move though, because you like whatever you eat, you can have that. Like whatever you eat, I figured out when the lights come on in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But like the preacher bringing up, these prisons has been around since slavery. Right?
In the early 19th century, as slavery gradually ended in the North, a village in New York State invented a new form of unfreedom.
A new what?
A new form of unfreedom.
See, they're like, yo, now slavery is over. They're afraid now because remember, we're the prophet, we're the gold mine. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones that we built America. Anybody that became rich back then was because they had slaves.
Right.
George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, all of them, they had slaves, man. And you know what I'm saying? Remember, George Washington, they got that little myth where they say he had wooden teeth. No, he had his slave teeth in his mouth. The same way they taking our organs and all that stuff now, they've been doing that. They've been doing that. Right up.
The profit-driven prison. Just to add real quick.
Wow.
Because we are taught that the law is for justice. You break the law and you serve your time and it's right. But they're literally doing it for money.
For profit. That's it, for profit. And they said for a new form of unfreedom. We got to find a way for them not to be free. How are we going to do this? Right up?
Uniting incarceration with capitalism.
Uniting what?
Incarceration and capitalism.
See, that's let you know that the rich people own the prisons. You know what I'm saying? That's what that means as well. Right up?
The village of Auburn in Cayuga County built a prison in 1814 that enclosed industrial factories.
See, they say, yo, we gotta figure something out. You know what I'm saying? We gotta build something. It's 1814, man. Auburn is still here in 2024.
Right. What 200 years?
No,
220.
Wow.
Right? 210.
Crazy.
Good night.
Still here. They're gonna get a new inmate tomorrow.
Right.
Somebody on the draft there probably now.
Right now.
Right now. It's only 30 minutes away from here?
Right.
Good night, man. Good night. Go ahead up.
Their slave states, or Slovakia, their slaves of the state were leased to private companies.
See, these private companies, which was the rich companies, you know what I'm saying? That's what made it private because they don't want us to know who owned them. That's it, but we know who owned them. You feel me? The masters, the so-called slave plantation leaders, whatever they want to call themselves. You hear me? Go ahead up.
So just another.
Go ahead.
So we brought up how they rented us.
Come.
They bought us.
They
sold us. Now they leased us.
Leased us. We was the material that you think you're going to buy that now that seemed like has high value. It was us on the stock market. You understand, the auctions. We're like, yo, we have Negroes for sale.
Right.
I got 5 strong men as an ox. You know what I'm saying? Don't gotta be broken into. They're good at cotton. They're good at this. They go with their hands. Oh, I got a woman. She's good in the kitchen. She cooks. You know what I'm saying? She's well mannered. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to force her to do nothing, whatever it is. She's a well behaved slave.
Right.
This is what goes on. This is what they designed this. Go ahead out.
Their slaves of the state were leased to private companies. The prisoners earned no wages.
No what?
No wages.
See, we think even in prison now, I haven't been in fire for the last 10 years. You feel me? But when I was there, like you get 20. Maybe if you got your GED, you get 25 cents an hour. Probably.
That's a good job.
That's a good one.
I think that's the best job.
That's the best one. You might be in the industry. You know what I'm saying? Because the max you got industry where you got people maybe making license plates, making stuff for these private companies.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like JCPenney was a part of it as well. You had inmates making clothes. You feel me? Getting paid nothing at all. What up?
Yet they manufactured furniture.
Wow.
Animal harnesses.
Wow.
Carpets.
Come on now.
And combs, which consumers bought throughout the North. Then one young man challenged the system.
But listen to this though. Our people came from the South to the North thinking, yo, yeah, we ain't gonna be slaves anymore. So come over here and be leased. Down south, you got the chain gang. Down here, you got the prisons. You're gonna go work. You're gonna do something, and that's what my last run up north, right, in prison. I'm like, yo, I'm not going to work, none of that stuff. I'm not doing nothing. I was on a violation. I'm like, yo, I'm not doing nothing. I don't care. And I'm like, yo, they ain't gonna do nothing to me. They sent me to the box, right? You know what I'm saying? My rib wrote me in the box. I'm like, yo, I'm in the box, blah, 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 boom. And when I got the box, the lieutenant said this. He said, yo, man, he put me in the mess hall. You know what I'm saying? The mess hall, you got to be there at like 4 in the morning. He said, yo, I'm going to teach you how to get up in the morning. I'm going to teach you how to be a worker. And I'm like, he said, I'm going to make sure you get up. And I'm like, yo, he's either going to get up and go to work or go back to the box. You know what I'm saying? And I end up going to work. And I end up going to work, right? And then I came home and got my first job as well. Because they tell you, like, yo, when you go out there, you got to learn how to be a law-abiding citizen. Take phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, right. Anger management, all these programs. So you gotta take these programs to get home. And then when you come home, they make the profs to make you take the same programs out here. You gotta get a job. All these things to make you know what I'm saying, submit to their ways. Remember, I don't encourage to break none of their laws, but you don't gotta be weak, you know what I'm saying, as we oppress. For instance, we're going in the corners. Downtown in the heart of Syracuse. Any state we at, we got a school everywhere. You understand? We got a school across the whole country, Jamaica, you know what I'm saying, the UK, in Haiti, we got a school everywhere. And we still gonna be in the corner saying the oppressive devil the Bible speaks of. Right. We're still gonna fight. Yeah, we're gonna keep the law. That's why they can't arrest us when we're doing it. Because we're not, remember, they want to say we're a hate group, but in comparison to KKK and all that, we're not burning no crosses in nobody's yard. We're not lynching nobody. We're not abusing no woman. The only thing we're doing is teaching the Bible. But for America, you know what I'm saying, to change the narrative of who we are by creating some kind of fabricating lies. You understand? To say we're doing something that they do. How you gonna say we're doing something that y'all do? Right. We ain't. Come on, man. A black person wouldn't even put in their mind to lynch nobody. A black person only gonna lynch a black person. Right?
And it destroys you to the point where, right, you like, yo, I gotta get a job.
That's it.
Because even if you go against the system and end up in jail, like I was just telling my neighbor this yesterday. She's like, yeah, I'm trying to tell my baby father get a job because, you know what I'm saying, you can't do this forever. I'm like, when you go to jail, this is what they don't tell you. Yeah. Nobody in the streets, I never heard nobody tell you. When you go to jail, they're going to make you work.
They're going to make you work.
They're going to make you work.
And go to school.
Like the mess hall I had, yo, I had blisters on my knuckles. Like I literally was ready to cry, bro. Like I ain't never worked. I'm like, they got to get me up 4 a.m. Then you don't go back until dinner, after dinner. And then it's nonstop work.
Yeah,
work.
Nonstop
work.
Nonstop
work. And they give you like, okay, you can get salt. Or you get pepper. You know what I'm saying? Or hot sauce. Like just little things.
Little stuff.
You working all day.
All day.
So it defeated me. I came home and I said, you know what? I think they're right. You just have to get a job.
That's it. That's how I felt too. Hey, yo, I'm just going to work.
I'm
gonna give me a job, blah, blah, blah. And then as you work, I'm like, yo, it's like I have mad jobs. I'm like, yo, we're still oppressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're still gonna be oppressed. Well, the priest bring all this heavy too because it's like, yo, when do this ends?
Right.
They designed it to be like this. This is what makes them the devil the Bible speaks of. They designed it for us to be the workers and they be the boss. Right. They're never going to see us as equal. And I don't want to be equal. Because by me being equal to them, I got to be equal to my people.
Right.
I don't want to be equal to you. Scripture says, I am greater than you. The scripture says, greater is in you than he that is in the whole world. I'm greater than we greater than every other nation. My children should know that. Our children should know that they're greater than everyone else because their children are being taught that they're greater than us. What up? Islam Officer Mathiah from Rochester.
In Freeman's Challenge, the murder that shook America's original prison for profit. Robin Bernstein tells the story of Afro-Native teenager William Freeman, who was convicted of a horse theft he insisted he did not commit.
Come on now.
And sentenced to 5 years of hard labor in Auburn's prison.
See, he got 5 years in 1814 for a horse, right? Trump in 2024 got convicted for 34 felonies and still can run for president. This is a teenager though.
Right.
A teenager. 5 years. Because man, you're going to do 5 years of labor. Right up.
You see how they call them Afro-Native?
Come.
They didn't call them African?
Nope. Because they know.
Or American?
They know. That's something new.
Right. And since at being forced to work without pay, Freeman demanded wages.
Mm-hmm.
His challenge triggered violence. First against him,
wow, see?
Then by him. Freeman committed a murder that terrified and bewildered white America. And white America struck back with after effects that reverberate into our lives today in the persistent myth of inherent black criminality. William Freeman's unforgettable story reveals how the North invented prison for profit half a century before the 13th Amendment.
Before what?
Before the 13th Amendment.
So we just talked about the 13th Amendment. The 13th Amendment is pretty much saying that we're free, but if you break the law, you're legally a slave. You go to jail, you're legally a slave, and they can make you work for free. So they created these crimes. They created these laws. 3 strikes you're out. War on drugs. All that stuff, right? And he's saying this was what?
Before the 13th Amendment outlawed slavery.
Before they even did that. Remember, these prisons are only designed for us to be in. So when you go up there and be like, yo, you look around, everybody's us, the so-called black Latin Americans, you're like, damn, it's just only us in here. It was only designed for us to be in it. It's like when you go to the zoo. You know what I'm saying? You're only going to see the animals behind the cage. In the prisons, you're going to go there, you're going to see black Latino Americans behind the cages. You feel me? To the point where I'm in the prisons, right? You got the schools coming on field trips to see us in prison. The only time a lot of these Edomite children ever see black people is either in music videos or in prison. Right. So when they finally meet one of us, and their perception of us is criminal or drug dealer, whatever it is, it's never nothing to be equal to them. You know what I'm saying? Never, ever, 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 ever. In their mind, we're like the dogs. No, we're worse than the dogs because the dogs sleep in their bed. The dogs is their friend. With us, no. We is worse than dogs in their mind. Right. And that's crazy. Because if you leave a dog in the backyard in the wintertime, you might go to jail. But you go downtown Syracuse, our people were sleeping out there. I mean, my rib was in Philly. You know what I'm saying? A few years ago. It's raining, pouring down. A brother, we don't know if it's a brother or female. We didn't see who it was. We just got a box. It's raining, but the person created something out of a box to where they just lay still. It's laying still in the box. You know what I'm saying? That's not, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yo, damn. Tupac, he wasn't in the truth, but he like, yo, it's too much, you know what I'm saying? It's too much money out here for anybody to be hungry and starving in America. In America, if I drive downtown and I see, to see our people go in the trash, and I told my rib last week, I'm like, yo, I'd rather not live than go in the trash. But this is how it destroyed our people. This is how poor we are. I'm like, yo, I don't see myself being able to go in the trash and eat. But our people are forced to go in the trash. And that shit touched me. That shit touched my heart to know that my people eat in trash. You know what I'm saying? Majority of my, you know what I'm saying? Even in Vegas, everybody walking down the strip, gambling, got money and all that. It's poor people on the strip. It's more poor people in the bigger cities than it is in the little cities. You know what I'm saying? Some people thought they could go to these big cities and they got stuck. Or people think they could just leave their problems. Oh yeah, I'm going to move and start a new life. If you don't learn how to, you know what I'm saying, live, that bull crap life you left, think you left, is in your suitcase with you.
Except as a punishment for crime, and how Frederick Douglass, Harriet Tubman, and other African Americans invented strategies of resilience and resistance in a city dominated by a citadel of unfreedom.
See, like Harriet, remember, she knew who she was too. She knew she was Israel. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Captain DeBarmouth out in Milwaukee. He's actually a descendant of Harriet Tubman, but he's like a nephew. You feel me? Like, and he know his family know they are Israelites. You feel me? Like, remember they call her Moses. She ran. You feel me? Like they said she had visions and all that stuff to do, but she knew who she was. A lot of our people on the plantation knew who they was. Her, Nat Turner. You know what I'm saying? A lot of our people knew who they were, but we were so oppressed. It's like, yo, if you tell a brother, you know what I'm saying, they might go tell on you. They're gonna go tell on you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with Gabriel Prosser. You know what I'm saying? He organized to pretty much escape, having a meeting. He told a brother, the brother go tell the master. So the time that they were supposed to go do it, they already was ahead of him because the person already told. What up?
Like you. Through one black man, his family, and his city, Bernstein tells an explosive, moving story about the entangled origins of prison for profit and anti-black racism.
Come on, man.
Auburn Prison is the second state prison in New York after the city of New York's Newgate, the site of the first execution by electric chair.
Wow.
In 1890.
See, and mind you, this was only designed for profit. It's only designed for us. So when they said that first execution, who do you think was in that chair?
Right.
Who do you think was in that chair? Not them. Not them at all. A lot of our people was in that chair and they was innocent. We can't get them back. That's why when Scripture says, Christ said, when Most High God said, I'm not going to turn away punishment because it's some things that y'all did cannot be reversed. Cannot. Remember, William Lynch said, yo, we're going to do what we do. It's going to take a phenomenon. He said that. It's going to take a phenomenon to reverse what we do. Psychological. That's what he said. The psychological, you know what I'm saying, attack that they put on our people, they're going to take a phenomenon. Guess what? The ISUPK is that. You know what I'm saying? Christ is that. Right. You know what I'm saying? We follow Christ. When we say we're in the spirit of Christ, we're only going to do what Christ did. Christ put his life on the line. They unalived them for standing on his truth. You're going to unalive me for this, so be it. I could have lost my life out in the world for less. Right. For nothing. If you're going to take my life for this truth, so be it. When the Most High God say, yo, yeah, man, yeah, I see you down there. I see you down there with, you know what I'm saying, Captain Lasagna and Priest Nahayala, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Priest Sharash, the Quadazar. I seen y'all down there, man. You understand? Yeah, matter of fact, your children, they glorious right now. Remember, we was here, our children was here before us. The cycle of life, man, like remember the scripture says, don't fear the one that can destroy the body, but fear the one that can destroy the body and the soul. When this body goes to the dirt, the soul goes to the Most High, man. It's just like rain. Rain starts from down here. It goes up, come back down. That's how your soul is with the cycle of your soul. It's down here, it goes up to the Most High, you come back down, you're not coming back as a bird, you're not coming back as a lion, you're gonna come back, if you was black, you're gonna come back as black. You feel me? You're gonna come back as, you know what I'm saying, the people at the bloodline you left. You understand? But that's what happens too, you know what I'm saying? Like when we come back, we'll be living in heaven. You know what I'm saying? What we do is for our, you know what I'm saying, our children, their children to be living in heaven, man. When we say heaven, we talking about heaven here on earth. It's not no fantasy in imagination place where you say that all the dead people is at right now having a party. That's what they tell us. They tell us that there's more dead people in this imagination place, right, than is here with us. Remember, people dying every day. Remember, they live in heaven right now. We living in hell right now. When the scripture says that it was a new heaven that came down from heaven, it was a new heaven that came down to earth. It's when the rulership, the old heaven get destroyed, and the new heaven is when we rule. That's when we be in heaven. When our children don't have to worry about when the next time they're gonna eat. When our women don't have to be afraid, you know what I'm saying, for their sons to go out in the world. No, we will be ruling. You understand? We will have control of the whole world. We have dominion of the whole world. What up?
And the namesake of the Auburn system, a correctional system in which prisoners were housed in solitary confinement in large rectangular buildings and performed penal labor under silence that was enforced at all times.
And they still do that. They just came out with the law called HALT. HALT, right? For confinement, because they're saying that these boxes and confinements is torture. Like, it's like a person that go through that stuff would not be the same.
Right.
And I'm like, yo, Brock, how I was shot for that, because they had me in the box for 6 months one time. You know what I'm saying? So to have a sound mind, you know what I'm saying, to be even to understand the scriptures, to have a sound mind to even, you know what I'm saying, even think. It's like, yo, Brock, how I was shot for even putting that in me, because the things that they put on us, the normal person is unalive themselves. What up?
And it's a lot of you. I always tell people, just imagine being locked in a bathroom.
Come.
For a year,
For
6 months.
Come on now.
And every time it's time to eat, somebody just slide a tray under your bathroom.
That's it.
Under the bathroom. You will go nuts trying to get out of there.
You go nuts.
Cause the toilet right there.
Toilet.
You know what I'm saying?
Shower, everything right there.
Everything right there. You ain't leaving.
You never leave.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy. Like, even on Soul Food, like, it's the movie, but Uncle Pete, nobody never seen Uncle Pete, right? You feel me? They give him his food. They always thought he was crazy, right? He was, you know what I'm saying? Like, that same thing like the preachers brought up. Even if you got a dog, leave your dog in the basement, close the door, lights out for a couple of days. When he come back up, he might eat you. He gonna be off the chain. This what they did to us. And then they expect us to be, you know what I'm saying, normal. When we are psychologically, you know what I'm saying, destroyed in all aspects. You know what I'm saying? Until you come in here and that's why you gotta become a new man. You know what I'm saying? And be reborn again. Because the old man is too weak for this. Your old man is weak and destroyed. Shlaki, go ahead up.
The prison, built on land that was once a Cayuga village, was renamed the Auburn Correctional Facility in 1970 and is among the oldest functional prisons in the United States. Robert Bernstein is the Dillon Professor of American History and Professor of African and African American Studies and Studies of Women, Gender, and Sexuality at Harvard University. She is the author of Racial Innocence, Performing American Childhood from Slavery to Civil Rights.
This is what makes the Bible so significant to us. You understand? Because we can read the Bible, right? Bring out the scriptures, and then use your so-called scholars to prove what we're reading. Because y'all only gonna listen to the scholars. And the scripture says, a poor man speak it, paraphrase, the poor man speak, nobody listens. A rich man speak, everyone listens, right? So we read the Bible all the time. They say, yo, y'all them crazy niggas that be on the corner, right? But then we go pull up one of y'all scholars saying what we say, and what's your Edomite?
A major in African American Studies. Hold on, let me share that.
Wow. And she's an Edomite. So we're going to go to y'all, right? To tell y'all that y'all is so wicked. We're going to go to y'all to tell y'all about y'all prisons, right? Would y'all believe it then? It's not, remember, we don't write this stuff. We don't write it. We read it, bring it out, and prove it. You know what I'm saying?
Act like, yo, is this a sister?
Yeah, wow.
It can't be a sister.
Wow.
Because it's studied at Harvard and stuff like that. But, like, and this just shows you, like, there is no type of pity from their superiors.
No.
Because why wouldn't you just stop it?
Stop
attacking us Let us build. I know why, because the scriptures. But if you had any type of humanity in you, you would say, let us just leave these people alone.
Let them rebuild.
Yeah, let them rebuild. Give them their land. We know where their land is.
That's
it. We lying like we don't know where their land. Let's send them back to their land and leave them alone. If they was honest.
That's it.
But of course they're gonna lie. We don't know where they came from.
If y'all was so-called Christians, that y'all say y'all is God-fearing people and all that stuff like that, right? Y'all would do it for every other country. What's it called again? Restitution? Reparations, right? Y'all let everybody get reparations, but us. Y'all let everybody go home. Y'all would deport everybody. Y'all would not even let us go home to our land, because then y'all would be in your rightful place, like the scripture says. Y'all would be put in your place. Again, I'm saying, like, it's so this man. I only got into one scripture. I had a few more, but I might have to do a part 3, man. Because I still had another article and all that too, but for time's sake, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got to know who our enemies are. You know what I'm saying? And we also, first form, we always put a highlight on who we are. It's easy. Everybody always coming out. A lot of our people coming up saying, I am an Israelite. I'm from the tribe of this. I'm from the tribe of that. But don't know who the enemies is. To the point where they is with every other organization but here. You understand? And then they letting the enemy into the door as well, thinking that you're going to still thrive. No. You know what I'm saying? We're going to highlight our enemies as well so you can know who to come out of. Remember the scripture, it said be holy. Holy just means to be separate. Holy don't mean to do a dance, play the drum, tambourine, none of that stuff. Holy means to be separate. This is the Holy Bible. It's separate from any other book, right? The Most High God is separate from every other God. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call him the Most High God, higher than everything. And we are a separate people, a chosen people, a peculiar people, like Scripture says. So again, I'm saying, the crimes of the Edomites, who they are today, you know what I'm saying, and their judgments. They got a judgment. You know what I'm saying? Next week, I'll probably, you know what I'm saying, go into another one just to show their judgment, because I didn't really get into it. Right. I wanted to go into Obadiah and all that. Right. But we're going to get into it. Right now, we just expose their crimes. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to pass the class over to Peace and Officer Nahari Allen. It's on Facebook.
Security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the leadership of Commander General Yohana. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves with the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10 means 10th in the Hebrew, Ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, we will offer for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. We have the Feast of First Fruits, which the world will call it Pentecost. It's 7 Sabbaths after the Passover. It's to bring in the first fruits of our harvest. Spiritually, we are the first fruits because we are the first ones waking up to the truth in the last days, and the first ones to be established in the kingdom. Because remember, the scripture said the kingdom is within you. It's not outside of us, it's within us. And we celebrate these holy days because the Most High God ordained them. We didn't do it. Like the priest said, we don't just go in the back and write up and make it up. He ordained these holy days for us. This is what the term holy day, holiday comes from. A holy day, separate. This is just a separate day. And this holy day lasts 8 days. The first day will be a feast, and the 8th day will be a feast as well. You know what I'm saying? The Feast of First Fruits. You know what I'm saying? The Sabbath is also a high holy day. The 7th day of the week. From Friday sundown to Saturday. We normally run the service Saturday. This week we'll be in Buffalo, New York. You know what I'm saying? For Juneteenth. Be out there, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, You know what I'm saying? They have like Buffalo have one of the biggest Juneteenth celebrations in America. You know what I'm saying? Our history is deep in Buffalo. Anybody who wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirts, pants, headband, scarf. And with that, give one courtesy salute to the Akim. I Majum Shabbat. I Majum Barak. Yahweh Shimi Al Shabrak Thumb. That's Matah, Sar, which means return. I Majum. Gonna give one courtesy salute to the Akwafim, which means sisters. Saying in Israel, I Majum Shabbat. I Majum Barak. Yahweh Shema Al Thumb Shimi Al Shab. That's Matah. Hands down. Pastor Smith.
Yeah, I know.